Sound K. For you, Coffee.
I'm a living example of you can get punched in the face and get back up, because I'm the modern day Aztec warrior.
Welcome to MMA Underground. We got Buddy V over here. We got.
What up, what up? Sound K in the building, Buddy V in the building. We got StreetBeefs West Coast featherweight Muay Thai champion, Free Smoke in the building.
What up with y'all, man?
Scrapyard going. Lights out.
Lights out. Let's go. What up, y'all?
What's good
What's up with y'all?
Chilling, man.
Having a good day. I'm excited. It's like, dang, we got two good people, two balls having belts right on their shoulders. You know, so.
Two killers.
I have some good questions. I'm excited. Before, I do know I talked too fast. So I know at the end of the last show, I said it way too fast. So I wrote it down. Y and B. You go to Zoel-World. That's the code you use for Yankee and Brit. Hey, what's up, Lance, and everyone else in the chat, dude?
Y'all go check out the merch.
Yeah. So, I don't know who wants to start first. Who should the first question go to, Tonka?
Say that again?
Who should the first question go to? Free Smoke or Lights Out?
Oh, man. That's a toss-up, man.
Give it the Lights Out.
Let's go.
All right, let's see. Okay, Lights Out. This is a fun one. I saw that you were fighting on the Flex Fest 2013 in March. Tell everybody what that even is and who you're fighting.
So Flex Fest is just like another kind of, it's kind of like StreetBeefs in a way, you know, and they're just a newer branch of a fighting company, just trying to get the name heard. So I'm just trying to go out there in Arizona, March 18th, and I'm going to fight Blacksmith again for the third time. You know what I'm saying? And we're going to see how this goes. You know, last two times he's came to me. This time I'm going to come to him, and let's see how it goes.
All
right. That's fun. And Free Smoke. Now, I saw this once or twice. I thought my eyes deceived me. I might have heard it too. That at this last event, you have had your final fight. Is this true?
Yeah, man. I did a lot of shit with StreetBeefs, bro. It was fun, man. I chose this. I chose this to be my last fight because I just, you know, I'm 26, bro. I gotta start doing and taking this shit like, you know what I'm saying, pro or AMI, whatever I'm gonna go. But I need to at least start putting those, you know what I'm saying, putting those building blocks in place for me to get to that. So I feel like me stepping away from the backyard scene kind of gives me the chance to do that, you know. And it's nothing that like I'm like, you know, feeling like I'm like too good or anything like that, because there's a lot of guys that give me some challenges out there still. But I feel like these are the appropriate steps to take to get to where I want to be. And StreetBeefs is always gonna be there, man. So I'll be back, you know, if you know what I'm saying, not even if shit don't work out, but if I just, you know what I'm saying, whatever it is. But my point is it's always gonna be there, and I just have shit I want to do. So.
And let's let the audience know, man, for people who don't know, Free Smoke is like a OG in the West Coast. He's been doing this for a little minute. You know, he works
West Coast 1, man.
Go ahead.
StreetBeefs West Coast 1, man. I was there. First event, man.
Yep. And this man has really put the work in, you know, so it only makes sense that he elevates, you know, and from what I hear, let's talk about it. Lights out. It sounds like you doing the same shit. You know, you stepping away to elevate.
I mean, yeah. I mean, so this is where I'm really at. You know what I'm saying? Like StreetBeefs, Scrapyard, I appreciate everything they've done for me. You know, and when I said I was fighting Blacksmith, you know, they said why not do it in the yard? But you know, honestly, I fought in the yard so many times. You know what I'm saying? I want a new scenery. I want other people to know who I am, you know, and Lights Out, the name is never going to stop going, you know, and I really want to go pro, just like he was saying, you know, you can't be here forever, you know what I'm saying? You got to move on, you know, and see different things and, you know, meet new people. But I know for a fact when I go pro, no matter what, I'm going to still come back and, you know, go to you guys' events a couple times, you know what I'm saying? And let you guys know that I'm not going to forget where I came from, because I'm just like Sugar Ray Leonard. I'm never going to forget where I came from, because I can lose it all tomorrow.
Yep.
Straight up. Straight up.
Facts. Big facts, man.
Hey, Lights Out, you're kind of like you're like an anomaly, bro. I've watched a few of your fights, and I need to watch more. But from what I see, man, it's like you got the ability to like brawl out and maintain the cardio to continuously do that every round. Like, can you talk about your cardio regimen, man? Like, what's up? What are you doing?
Honestly, JB said it perfect last event. You know, he said, I don't know how Lights Out does this. He only trains once or twice before a fight every month. Like, I don't know how he does this. But at the end of the day, like, I just have to give all my appreciation to my ADHD. I'll be real with you. That's the one of the reasons why I'm always in there moving and you know, because my ADHD keeps me hyperactive. So I'm always like, okay, I'm ready for more. So when someone's like, oh, he's tired. Oh, you think I'm tired, huh? Let me show this ADHD and what it does. So like honestly, like I have great cardio by itself, but like my ADHD adds to that.
So you're cheating out there. No, I'm fucking with you.
Now, I'm curious because for those of you that don't know, this is going to be the last Yankee and the Brit show. For 2 weeks. We're coming back next year. Don't worry about that.
This motherfucker.
This man got me going, bro.
That hard.
Like, wow.
Yeah, right. You're like, hold on a minute. With that being said, I'm kind of curious. Were you able to, either of you, and I'll just say free smoke, you could start, were either of you able to accomplish all your goals that you had set for 2022? Do you feel like you exceeded what you kind of set, or where do you stand? How do you feel about that?
I mean, just for 2022, I feel like I could have done a little more, man. Going out to Scrapyard and losing to fucking Crazy Legs wasn't part of the plan. You know, losing that boxing match to Memo wasn't part of the plan. That shit was the day of. I honestly plan to finish out, because if I had those 2 wins that I had planned, bro, I would finish out my career with StreetBeefs at like 10-2, and that's really where I wanted to be at. But that kind of, you know, fucked shit up. So I mean, I didn't really do as much as I wanted to do this year. But being able to get back a draw, but a loss, in my opinion, being able to get back something that I lost previously and defending the title this year was actually pretty fucking dope. So, I mean, all in all, it was good for me, you know. So,
yeah. Hell yeah.
And I also wanted to say something about that comment. Hey, I appreciate you, Sean, for real. I appreciate you, man.
Good food, you know, smash burgers and those dogs. Yeah.
Oh, those are busting, respectfully.
Smoke, real quick. Free Smoke versus Crazy Legs is a classic. You could even say an iconic StreetBeefs fight. So don't feel no type of way, bro. You gave the people a classic fight, bro.
I did that.
And then fucking secondly, I saw recently, bro. I can't remember where I seen it, but I seen it recently, man. Oni had reached out and said something like to the effect of "What's up with January?" You know, that apparently you and Oni was supposed to go down in January, this coming January.
See, I got all the receipts, you know what I'm saying? So that's the good thing about keeping your messages, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, we talked about, I told him, I said, hey, bro, I said, you know, long story short, bro, this is something we need to get in. This is something we got to do for the people, for the culture, for us, for everything, you know what I'm saying? It's what we have to do. And I was like, you know, I told him before I told anybody, like, you know, I plan on this shit being the end of me competing in StreetBeefs in December, bro. So I don't want to go past after this, you know? I was like, so if you want to make it in December, I'm more than welcome to get you out in December. I was even working on trying to get his, you know what I'm saying, accommodations for his travel accommodated just so he could be out there. So I don't, you know what I'm saying, I don't want to, you know what I'm saying, I don't want to like start up anything, but long story short, bro, that could have happened multiple fucking times. He had so many times to make it happen. I'm just not even going to worry about it. I'll either see him on the AMI scene or I'll see him in fucking 5-6 years, whenever, you know what I'm saying, wherever. So It is what it is, man. Oni's bullshit, and don't believe that cap.
I mean, an amateur fight between y'all would be just as epic, to be honest. So
Does he even fight anymore, though, man? Be honest, man. I mean, fuck. I don't know. I mean,
I
I
don't
see
know if
him
he
in the
fights, but I
gym,
know he
but
trains.
yeah, I mean, fuck. I mean, he posts a picture in the gym once every few weeks, bro. It doesn't mean he trains, bro. I'm in that bitch every day. You know what I'm saying? So that don't mean nothing to me. You know what I'm saying? Post these pictures of these big group events with your Muay Thai group over there, but y'all motherfuckers only getting together every fucking 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? So I'm at Syndicate every morning, bro. Y'all can catch me. So it's like, nothing phases me, man. If he wants it, he can get it. But for right now, I'm not focused on that.
Absolutely. And I was I like them. Lights out. What about you? You achieve all your goals?
I mean, look, when I first got into the Scrapyard, I honestly thought I was going to do one fight, be done. So for me to even be 15, 16-5, I think I did pretty good. Like, I mean,
That's fire.
given I've lost, but you know what, bro? Losing makes you a winner. If you don't lose, you don't learn anything. I've learned a lot of things this year about who I am and about what I need to do. You know, and my last fight, you know, didn't go as I planned it, but you know, it is what it is. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. But at the end of the day, that makes me a better fighter, makes me a better man, and I'm going to come back harder next time, and you're not going to stop me. I'm going to be unstoppable. I'm lights out. That's just who I am. I might be a little bit cocky, but who isn't? Richard Sherman did it. It worked out for him, so let me do the same thing. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just going to, like he said, focus on my own thing. You know what I'm saying? Keep on going to this gym that I'm going to, you know what I'm saying? Start working with Coach Tree. And everything else is just under the bridge. Like, I'm not even worried about it, bro. Like, at the end of the day, I did what I had to do, you know what I'm saying? I came in, did MMA, lost, you know what I'm saying? At least I tried, you know? There's a lot of people that say that they're going to get into the ring and never do it. So at the end of the day, you know, I did what I had to do. It takes guts to get in that ring, no matter who you are. You know what I'm saying? And anybody who gets in that ring is a man. I don't care if you lose all your fights. At least you got in there.
Yep.
I was gonna say, who's coming out a little bit? Is that Lights Out or Free Smoke or me or Songkin?
I don't know.
What happened?
Oh, I keep hearing this little like, I don't know, it might be my phone. That's weird. Now, that's actually a perfect segue into my next question because oh damn. That kind of threw me off. Did you feel more happy when you got your belt for the first time, or when you lost it and then won it back?
I mean, the first time will always be the best, you know, because I've never won nothing like that, you know. So the first time will always be the best. But I think, honestly, the second time was the hardest fight. So I feel like the second one, I fought more, I earned it more. So I think that the first one I was more excited about because it was my first one. I've never, you know, won a title and I've never won a belt. So for me to even win something like that, you know, was really a dream come true. You know, only a few people get to hold a belt in their hand, you know what I'm saying, and raise that up, you know. So at the end of the day, you know, I'm happy that I'm still the champion, and right now I'm going to be the champion for a while. I don't see anybody really taking it from me.
So, free smoke. What was the next question I had? Right here. So I saw this dude from the OG branch, Statics, and he was on like Slap League. And I saw something you shared about Slap League that somebody else was on there. I was gonna ask you who was on that we need to check out.
Oh, so yeah, we actually had a lot of StreetBeefs West Coast guys was on that card, man. We had No Love on that car, on that TV show, bro. He knocked the fuck out of some fool in the promo, bro. So yeah, it's crazy. So I shared it because I saw No Love getting a knockout on the Slap League, and then unfortunately I saw Duva getting hit on the Slap League promo too, but Duva was in there. DTP went, but he didn't clear his medicals, so they couldn't let him compete. Yeah, so they had a lot of West Coast cats over there, man. It's pretty dope. I would never do that. You could rather punch me, elbow me, kick me, do whatever the fuck y'all want. I'm cool off getting slapped to my face like that.
What about if you're fighting somebody, bro, and they just hit you with that Nate Diaz?
See, that's different though, bro. I'm not like waiting to get like fucking bam, like waiting to get my shit. You know what I'm saying? Like hell nah.
Nah, I can't have it.
Yeah,
Can't
fuck that. That's real CTE, bro. Like that's real CTE.
Hey, I was getting a little training in with the Maniac earlier today, and literally we were talking about that, and he said the same exact shit, bro. You're standing there waiting to get CTE, and when you think about it, you ain't getting paid. You ain't getting paid enough to stand there and collect CTE.
Bro, let me hear that they get paid more than UFC fighters, bro. I'll fuck Dana up myself. You know what I'm saying? Like that's some foul shit.
Yeah, bro. Whew.
Yeah. So, this is the holiday season. Are we gonna stay in shape? We planning on getting a little fat and just, got any fun plans coming out for the next couple of weeks? Or
I mean, I'm pretty fat right now, bro. To be real with you, I hopped on the scale. I was like 162, man. So I got to get my ass back down. That's big, bro. You know, I'd be at like 48, bro, 50. You know what
I
I'm saying?
already know.
Yeah, so I'm like 162. I just started to like eat, get my diet back right and eating healthy again. Low calories, caloric intake and shit. And I've been, grinding harder at the gym. So I'm gonna try and shred this off. I think what it's looking like is I might have a fight January 20th for Rage in the Cage AZ, out in Phoenix. So I think that's what it's looking like. It's probably gonna be at 135 pounds, and yeah, so that's the move right now. So I'm fixing to get to like 146, 145 walk around weight, and then I'll cut the last 10. So
yeah,
that's the goal so far.
dang, all right. You both got some fun stuff on me to see.
What you looking at right now? As far as weight.
What's up, Glenn? How you doing, bro? You said me?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't hear you, bro. I was focused on Glenn's little comment. My fault. Honestly, I want to get to like 115, 120.
Where you at right now?
I'm 135, but my walk around weight is 145.
Okay.
So I wanna get lower. Yeah, I think I want to fight like 125 pro.
Yeah,
Going to this other league that you're talking about, or this next fight?
You said what?
Training for the next fight that you got? You want to get to the next fight?
Shit, I don't know, man. I just honestly, whatever comes to me, like whatever fight is what it is, because honestly, being the champ, I can't really pick who I want to go against me no more. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
It's really about who they send towards me. So whatever happens. Whoever they give me. I'm just gonna have to look at them from in the cage and be like, you know what? Either way, I'm gonna have to get my job done. You know what I'm saying? And I already know what I signed up for when I signed that ballot. You know what I'm saying? And you know what you signed up for when you signed that ballot. So at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? We all know what we signed up for when we go into that ring. So I'm just trying to, you know what I'm saying, win.
Mm-hmm.
Straight up.
Hell yeah.
So I was gonna ask you Free Smoke because I love watching the West Coast fights as much as the Scrapyard, OG, even the Dirty South. At this most recent event, was there a single fight that I need to keep my eyes peeled for? Anyone in particular?
I'm always the one to put my teammates over, bro. So go check out Battleborn shit, bro. That was fucking crazy, dog. My boy's always in a crazy fight. Everybody wants us to fight, bro. That's my boy. We're just not gonna do it. But that Battleborn is a fucking dog, bro. Every fight he's in is crazy, man. He brings out dogs out of people, bro. Like if you don't got that dog when you in the cage with that motherfucker, bro, you gonna drown, bro. You gonna get killed. And
let me say something real quick.
Go ahead.
Battleborn did something no other fighter in StreetBeefs West Coast has done. He had the type of match that he had. It hasn't been done in StreetBeefs West Coast before. So when it comes out, you can go check out the live stream. But when the actual fight drops, man.
Yeah, and I do want to say that so that was the type of match that Battleborn did was actually supposed to be the match that I was supposed to do. But I was like, Tank was like, nah, man, I'm gonna switch you up. I'm gonna give Battleborn that match, and we'll give you something else. So And I was of the mindset, like, let me just match everybody else except myself. Because if everybody else gets a matchup, like the new guys and all these people, then I'll be fine if I don't get a last fight. You know what I'm saying? That'll be cool with me because these new guys get to test themselves. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, Battleborn for sure. That's a fucking banger, dog. And then if I were to pick probably one more is what's that motherfucker's name? I think it already came out. Mike 100 and Zay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mike 100 and Zay Mania.
First fight that dropped.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
that shit was fire too, man. They were just throwing fucking bombs, bro. And Mike hits hard, bro. You can hear all those fucking shots, man. It sounds like a mic. It sounds like a microphone's next to that fucking glove, bro. It's crazy.
Yeah, man.
See, that's crazy because last show we had Mike 100 on, and we had Lights Out's teammate La Araña on too. It was kind of nice. So we got a young and older man effect. It was kind of cool.
Yo.
Nice.
Shout out to those guys.
Man. Zaymania made a statement. What's his name? That Battleborn fought. Mortem. He made a fucking statement. These are all new cats, man. So, shout out to these guys. Shout out to Fearless. He came out and made a statement.
Yep.
There's a few other guys, man. That I honestly can't wait to see the new guard of StreetBeefs West Coast coming through, man. Because it looks like a lot of us guys that have been there since, StreetBeefs West Coast 1, we're not fighting as much anymore, or maybe not as all anymore, or whatever it is. So I know a lot of newer cats are going to start coming up the rankings soon. So,
yeah,
absolute.
And then one day you gotta come back with your belt off and spank some movies, bam, bam, bam. I was here first.
If anybody intrigues me, and maybe like a year or so, maybe like end of next year, like early 2024, if there's anything like intriguing, like maybe like an inner branch fight that's fucking dope, or something like that, then maybe I'll come through and bang it out. But like I said, for the next year, strictly is all Ami right now. So,
well, that's cool. I'm excited to see how you do. I know one of the other people we've had on. She actually, when she started fighting, she just started grinding fight every other month, bam, traveling all over, started whooping ass, and I think it was like in a span of a year, she ended up going pro because she just like fucking dominated her division.
Yeah, I got the January 20th one, and then I'm already signed up for a U.S. Muay Thai Open tournament again in April in Phoenix. So I got two like lined up already for sure. You know what I'm saying, for next year. So hitting the ground running.
When it's back to back like that, you have no other choice but to stay locked in.
Exactly. Stay locked in, stay in shape, stay on point. Don't get injured.
I like it.
So that's it.
So I was gonna say, Lights Out.
I got a quick one for Lights Out. I just wanted to ask you, bro, because I hear like you don't do a lot of training, but what do you do in your training when you do train?
Can you? Oh, okay. So when I'm training, I'm just mostly, I like to spar, punch the bag, a little bit, and I really like the way that I get my fighting style. I watch a lot of Earl Spence, you know what I'm saying, and watch what he does, you know what I'm saying, because I love Earl Spence. I watch a lot of Sugar Ray Leonard, you know what I'm saying, and I really capitalize off of what they do, like how are they moving and how are they not getting hit and how are they winning these fights and stuff. So at the end of the day, I just really just watch a lot of YouTube every day. Like I watch the same video every single day until I fight. Or, I'll watch Sugar Ray every single day, the same fight until I fight. I'm like, oh, so this is what he does, and this is how he moves, and this is how he doesn't get hit, So at the end of the day, I might not train as hard as anybody else, but I've made it proven that you can go to a gym and still get your ass kicked. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can still go to a gym and do all this training and all that bullshit and still not come out with a dub. So at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? I might not be training right now, but I have that in the works. Believe me, and my coach, Coach Tree, we've been talking like, hey, man, when I go pro, you trying to help me when I go pro? He's like, on God, I will. So at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? I might not be training with a coach right now, but I have a coach lined up for when I'm ready. And I want to take that opportunity, which is going to be very soon, because I don't think that I'm going to be at the Scrapyard much longer, because I want to really like get my name heard. And I'm younger than Free Smoke, and he's saying he's 26. He wants to get his name heard. You know what I'm saying? He wants to get out there. You know what I'm saying? I'm 24. You know what I'm saying? So I'm 2 years younger than him. So if I can get in there, earlier, then maybe, you know what I'm saying, I can go pro, by the time I'm like his age, 26, 27. you know what I'm saying, and go pro. You know what I'm saying? But if I sit here and I just keep on wasting my time, like not saying that Scrapyard's a waste of time, but like amateur is not going to get you to go pro. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to come from Scrapyard to pro. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
You got to go amateurs to pro. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I appreciate Steve all the way. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, when it's time to go, just like a bird flying away from the nest, it's time to go, you know?
Yeah, I feel that.
Straight up.
I like what you said though, man. You said you be watching all the YouTube videos over and over and shit. You know what I'm saying? The same ones. Cause I don't know who said it or what the saying was, but they was talking about. You know what I'm saying? Don't fear the man that knows 1,000 punches, but the man that practices one punch 1,000 times.
That's
So
Bruce
that
Lee.
seems like what you're doing, bro. So, and if that's
Yep.
the case, you're gonna have say you practice that jab 1,000 times, you're gonna be better than the motherfucker that has a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in their arsenal. Because you can just kill him with that jab. You've been working. You've been filing on that. You know what I'm saying? So that's dope to hear, man. That's awesome.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
you know,
that's dope, bro.
like I told Free Smoke, you know, I've been watching his fights for a very long time, and
I
like me
remember.
and him, I came up to him in the Scrapyard. I was like, man, Free Smoke, I want to go against you too, bro. I remember when I said that. I said that
Yeah, I
again.
remember
I said that to him, bro.
that.
And he's like, maybe one day. I was like, yeah, maybe one day. You know, so,
And that's a good
but
class of styles right there, you know?
like the
Yeah.
only reason why I really wanted to go in with him is because he's like one of my favorite fighters. So just to go in there with one of my
Appreciate
favorite
that, bro.
fighters would be so cool. You know what I'm saying? So like when Fair Play came and fought Viking Warrior, like no offense to Viking, but Fair Play is my favorite fighter of all time. So when Fair Play came down there and was fighting Viking Warrior, I was like, I gotta corner my guy.
Yep.
You know, because he had no corner, so I was like, I gotta corner my guy. I gotta corner him. This would be cool.
Yeah.
I get to corner somebody that you know, because it was like seeing somebody who's like very famous. And you're like, bro, he's here, bro. You know, so it's like it was cool to see him like in person because like I've never seen him. And the same with Shinigami. When I seen Shinigami in person, my first event, I was
Yeah.
like, that's actually him. I can give him a high five. Wow, bro. So it's just crazy, you know. You meet all these people that you see fight, and you know, I've been talking to Money Mill, you know, and we be texting sometimes, you know. And Money Mill's one of
Dope.
my favorite fighters too. You know, I really love Money Mill, you know. And I think that the best fight, honestly, would have Money Mill come into the Scrapyard. I would want Money Mill to come to the Scrapyard and go against Hummingbird. I think that would be the best
That'd be
fight
sick.
of the Scrapyard history.
Hummingbird, still, yeah.
I think I would like Money Meal versus an in shape turtle. That would be fire.
Yes.
Fire too, yeah.
Yeah, the turtle's getting back in
Good
shape. I
one.
know he had a baby, so.
Yeah. I mean, he didn't have the baby, but you know what I'm saying?
No, yeah, okay, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sympathy weight's a real thing. It happened to me. I remember looking in the mirror one day, and I was like, "Wait, what the hell?" I'm like, "Oh man,
Yeah,
I don't think so."
You know what I'm saying? That weight will creep up fast.
Now, I have a fun question because you both have been talking about kind of branching out and moving forward and growing and stepping onto a new platform with your fight career. So, with who you are now, what is something you would tell yourself before stepping in that cage for the first time? Like, so your first time stepping in the Scrapyard, and Free Smoke, your first time stepping right up to the West Coast. What would you tell yourself before that first fight?
Man, before my first one ever?
Yeah.
Fuck, man. I don't even know because that dude sucked, bro. Man.
Yeah.
Fuck, dude. I'm trying. I mean, honestly, man, I would just tell him to stick with it, man, because you found the thing that you love and that you're gonna be good at, that you're gonna progress at. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I would just tell him, especially because he took a loss that day, man. So, yeah, my first fight was an L, bro, and that's why I like to tell a lot of the people that come in that like lose a fight or like lose 2 fights and they're like 0-2 or 0-1 or fucking whatever it is. I'm like, bro, don't fucking worry about none of that, bro, because all this is an experience thing. You come back, you get better, and you're gonna get a win as long as you put in that fucking work, bro. You'll get a win, bro. You know what I'm saying? Straight up, bro. So don't sit there. You know what I'm saying? I always tell that's what I'd probably tell him, man. Just don't get down on yourself and just keep pushing. And you know what I'm saying? He did just that. So I think I'd be good.
Hey, you said something key, which is put in that work.
Yeah.
Put in the work, y'all. Simple and put.
I'm right here.
When I see videos of how I fought, man, like in my first like few like like in my first few fights and everything, bro, like I was complete fucking garbage, bro. And I would sit there and think like, man, like I'm pretty solid, you know, I'm actually all right. And I'm like, bro, like I look like shit, bro. Like it's like shit, like for real. And so it's awesome to see the progress and the leaps and bounds you can go, bro, when you just put in that work. You know what I'm saying? So I would just say to just keep working. So
Absolutely. All right, Lights Out.
I would probably tell myself, my first fight, don't underestimate your opponent. I feel like my first opponent that I ever fought, I underestimated and I was like, okay, I could whoop this guy's ass. And then I got my ass whooped. And I was, like he said, 0-2. And I looked at it like, fuck, man, I'm 0-2, bro. I was like, okay, maybe the MMA shit just ain't for me, bro. So I ended up moving to boxing and started winning left and right and left and right and left and right. I was like, okay, this is my sport right here. Because, like, eventually, like, I was like, okay, because I did MMA, I was like, I'm not good on the floor. That's given. So what am I good at? Standing up. I can punch. I can throw. I can do that. I can guard. I don't have to worry about the kick. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with boxing. Cause for me, like, I didn't want to get kicked in the face. Like, for me, like, I have anger issues. So if you kick me in the face, the gloves are coming off. The gloves are coming off. At that moment, I think it's a real fight. The gloves are coming off. My brain is, cause like I've known, like, especially if you kick me, I'll black out and I'll take the gloves off. I'll take the gloves off. But with boxing, it's so much different because, like, okay, I'm getting punched, but just move. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can move more. I have more of a move. I can move. I can get out the way. You know, he punches, I can duck that. Like, with a kick, it's like he could come in with a question mark kick, and I don't even know where it's coming from. Next thing I know, it's coming from my body, and then it's coming from my head. I'm like, what the fuck? Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
With that said, what made you start off with MMA, if that was the case?
I started off with MMA because I did a little Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu back in my time. You know, so I thought that was, you know, good enough. And then I ended up going against a wrestler and got my ass kicked. So it wasn't really, you know, so I give free smoke, all the props, for real. This man gets kicked. This man gets everything, bro. And he's a better man than me because I'm not getting kicked, bro. And you're not kneeing me in my body and elbowing me because I've seen how people be getting done, bro, and I'm not doing it. And those MMA gloves, bro, they hit different, bro. It's like when you get hit with them bitches, bro, they're so fucking thin, bro. It's like once you throw your all into it, you're knocking somebody out. It's like with boxing gloves, like you can hit them as hard as you want to, like 4 times. You're like, bro, why isn't he going out, bro? You know what I'm saying? So it's like the gloves hit different. That's the most part. That's why when Steve came up to me one time, you know, and he's like, "Would you ever do boxing and MMA gloves?" Hell no. No, I wouldn't. And I said that before I seen homie's tooth get knocked out from the MMA gloves. No, I would not box with MMA gloves on. That is no, that's not me.
Yeah, them MMA gloves are different, bro.
See, I'm the opposite, man. Because I had MMA first, I lost. I did 2 boxing. I lost the boxing. Like, this really isn't for me. Went back, and then the next event, I won 2 matches in one day. I had the MMA, then I had the kickboxing with Gash. Or no, kickboxing with Gash, then MMA. And I won both of them that day. And I was like, okay. Because I never working.
I never got to do MMA, but I wish I fucking did, bro. At least once. I kept saying I signed up for MMA 3 times. 3 times. I didn't get him any time. And that's cool with me. I'm not mad at it, bro. Rolling in the sand ain't the funnest, bro. But I'm just saying it would have been awesome to, like, get an MMA match at least, bro. Because that's eventually the goal. Like, you know, as much as I want to do pro Muay Thai or kickboxing, you know, doing a pro MMA match would be sick as fuck too. So
yeah.
I'll be practicing my grappling, bro. You know what I'm saying? I got a little something to show y'all.
I used to see you, bro. I said, oh, wait, he rolling today?
Yeah.
And go to the ground and shit. I said, oh, he know a little something. He just don't be doing. You know, back then, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I remember.
But yeah,
time.
Back when my brother CJ was showing me shit.
Yep. He'd come to the gym, bro. And, like, just a quick little side note, man. Like, this dude wouldn't come in to, like, show off or, you know, he came there to work, bro. I mean, there was nights where he's over there in the corner just beating the shit out the bag, you know, wrestling the hell out this big ass bag. I said, damn, I ain't never seen nobody grab that big body bag, that full body bag. I ain't never seen nobody in the entire gym grab that bag and wrestle with it by himself. Shout out to CJ, man.
Shout out to CJ.
Damn.
Yankee, you don't want that fucking smoke, homie. We got to get Jay versus Cuzzo, man. Jay versus Cuzzo.
Yeah.
I see people in the comments saying me versus Bam Bam. Who's Bam Bam?
He's a West Coast fighter.
He's a West Coast fighter.
I don't know who that is.
I don't know, because you're a champion Scrapyard, bro. Respectfully, you're a champion.
That's not the fight right now.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, thank you, Samke.
That's not the fight right now. The culture does not approve of that right now.
Yeah, because I don't really know who that is, but like I'll say like this, you know, I know that he's a little bit bigger, you know, like probably like 150, I think.
No,
but like with me,
he's like 140.
But look,
Oh, really?
it's the matter of the fact that you're a champion, bro. Like simple and
It's
quick.
a wins and losses thing, bro. It's a wins and losses thing.
If anybody's gonna fight you, it needs to be a champion or someone
It should
of
be like
caliber.
Lights Out versus like your boy Juice or Island Strong or.
Island Strong.
Actually, I wouldn't recommend your boy Juice to anybody, to be honest.
Your boy Juice. Lights Out is top tier Scrapyard. You know, so we would have to have top tier West Coast. Simple and put.
Man, what are you talking about, bro?
He's good. He's all right. He's good. He's good. Bam Bam's good. It's gonna take a little time, Bam Bam, but you're good. We know you're good.
Yeah, your boy Juice is a problem, man. Whoever just said that, your boy Juice is a problem for anybody.
I will say like the comment, Lights Out did fight two dudes this past weekend, both above the weight class. That's the only spoilers I'll give for the fights.
Yeah, the first dude I fought, he was what, 208? The first dude I fought was 208, and then the other dude I fought was 165.
208 pounds, bro?
Yeah.
What?
He was actually he was actually well, so Steve actually came up to my homeboy JB and was like, well, you know, where you go against this dude for me, you know, and JB was wearing Crocs, you know what I'm saying, didn't have his mouthpiece, so he wasn't really ready. And I was like, I'll take the fight. And then Steve was like, you know, you can't fight everybody. I was like, but I'm down. And then the dude was like, he's like, well, dude, he's like, I could come back next event and fight if you guys don't have any fights. And then that next time I was like, I'll do it. And then Steve was like, you know what? Why not?
Sick.
So
That's some dog shit.
You a dog.
I do like the dogs, you know. Everyone's got their dogs. I do like the Lights Out almost every event when he comes to fights. He's getting 2 fights in every event. Just get in there. Like, but and with that being said, that goes to my next question for Lights Out. Aren't you in the running for the Scrapyard, one of the fighters of the year? Where can we find you, man? Where are we gonna go?
I mean, hey, it's gonna be on YouTube, you know what I'm saying, under StreetBeefs Scrapyard, man. You know, I really hope, you know, for you know, an early Christmas present, you know what I'm saying. I really hope that I can be, you know, the fighter of the year, you know, knowing that I've had you know, what is it? I've had like 23 fights in a year. You know what I'm saying? So for me to have 22 to 23 fights in a year, that's something that most people don't do. You don't really see people go in there like, let me get 2 fights in a day, please. You know what I'm saying? And like, let me get because like sometimes I go up there like, can I get 3 fights, please? And it's like nobody ever says, can I get 3 fights? Can I get 2? You know, it's like they're like, how you know you're gonna be good after the first one? I don't, but can I get 3? You know, it's just like that's just how it is. You know, and that's why my record has went up so fast. You know what I'm saying? You see the people who's been in the Scrapyard longer than me, Viking Warrior, you know, and many others. You know, they've all been there longer than me, you know, and I came in there and got the 22 to 23 fights that I've had, and it's been amazing. I could just say that it's been a dream come true for me.
Hey, bro, let me ask you, Lights Out. With you man, with you making a record in such a short time, right? What drives you to fight in the first place, bro? Because that's drive right there.
What makes me fight every day is this one right here. My niece right here. Every day. I fight for my niece. I fight for my family. That's exactly why I'm in this situation. I fight for my family. If it wasn't for my niece right here, the one you just seen, my niece Ava, if it wasn't for my mom and JB and my sister and everybody else, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be here, especially if it wasn't for my mom and my niece. You know what I'm saying? I want to make sure that my niece has a better life than we did. You know what I'm saying? And I want to make sure that my mom's taken care of. You know what I'm saying? And if boxing is what I got to do to with all the things that my mom has been through, you know, and all the times that I've been been a bad kid and didn't listen, you know, if what I have to do to repay her is to become a boxer, then that's what I need to do to repay my mom. Point blank.
Love it.
I like that.
Respect.
Free Smoke. I know that I'm not always slack on some of the shows and podcasts and stuff. I was gonna ask, are you still doing the Smoke podcast?
Yeah, we've just been going into like a little it's been a little bit of scheduling conflicts lately with the holidays and shit. Every single time that we've planned one, usually something comes up. So I think for right now we're just trying to come back in this new year to kind of like do shit the right way. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we kind of didn't give it our all this go. So I feel like we can get it popping and get it going again, running the way we want it to go. You know what I'm saying? Up and going next year. We got some shit that we got planned to make it better. So I think it'll all come around how we want it next year. So
yeah, I like that show, bro. Audience, if you guys can go and subscribe to the Smoke podcast.
Myself, Prince KT, Island Strong, and then our boy Percy Amenity, who's an artist, up and coming artist, man. Yeah, man, go fuck with us, man. It'd be cool, man. We chop it up. We talk about damn near everything going on. We talk about the street beef shit going on. Shit, you know what I mean? We just in everything, you know what I'm saying? We fucking the podcast like a TMZ podcast, bro. We breaking news in this bitch, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, so
No shit.
I don't know, but
shit. Good content, good conversation from these guys.
Yeah, man.
She had full titties out. No, just kidding. Hey, what's up, JJ? So JJ actually, yeah, he's one of my uncles. Always tunes into the shows. He was my training partner before he ended up moving across. So that's why in some of my fights where I'm looking tuned up, because I was going over and doing pad work at least 3-4 days a week with them. That's how I was really putting in that work. That's when my hits were real clean. Woo! Now you're a little sloppy. I got a little loosey goosey. But we're tightening back up. I was gonna ask Free Smoke and something. The next event was in March, right, for the West Coast?
Negative. The next event is January, bro. We stay monthly around here, baby.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
March event is
January 28th.
the big Super Bowl event. That's what the March event is.
It ain't no Super Bowl event, man. Stop this bullshit,
Man,
bro. This is the All-Star event. Stop
don't
fucking.
be salty.
They gotta stop taking the motherfucking name off the 2-year anniversary, bro. Stop fucking with it. That's what they're doing. They're taking the name off what we did already.
It was fire. Put it like this. The 2-year anniversary was so fire that the Super Bowl event has to live up and be greater. It has to, because that's how big and fire.
It should be good, bro. I'm not being a hater. It should be good. I'll be out there. I'm at every event, bro. I'll still be at that motherfucker, so it don't matter.
Yeah.
All you up-and-coming fighters that are sad I'm not fighting no more, you can still take a motherfucking pic with me after every event, so let me know. You know what I'm saying? So don't worry about it. I'll still be there. Still be around.
But you charge you for autographs.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hey, you know, I'm shit going, you know what I'm saying?
So let us know. Let us know.
Yeah, March is in Arizona, Q-Tip.
All right, AZ.
Sign up, bro. Sign up.
I think I might have to come get a fight.
Yeah, man. Hey, buddy, if you can make it to the March event, bro, please do. That would be epic. That would be epic.
I want to get some interviews. You know, I do my Scrapyard interviews on 253 Buddy V, which are about to get released tomorrow. First episode again. But I want to get some from the West Coast guys because I love it. When I went to Virginia.
Hey, I got one thing that I want to say after Smoke.
My bad.
You're good.
Nah, I was saying, Buddy V, you should probably fight KT.
Hell yeah.
I'm so down.
MMA though.
Yeah. MMA. Yeah.
Oh
MMA.
yeah, no boxing. I know he said he wanted to do MMA. That'd be a fun one. And plus, I like when he fought Diesel. When I did, I was like, man, I wonder if he do MMA. That'd be a fun matchup, me and him. So,
Yeah, I do want to see that match with him and Diesel. That'd be fire. Hey, but like, you wanted to say something real quick?
My man, Buddy V and his Zuo. You know what I'm saying? Before we, we gotta, where we came from. Huh? You already know I'm always repping you, Buddy V. Zuo to the day we die, you know what I'm saying?
Hey.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I also wanted to say one more thing, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate you guys for letting me get on the show. You know what I'm saying? I know that you guys have a lot of people that, that request to get on the show, so I really appreciate you guys giving me the time, you know what I'm saying, to get on here and you guys ask me questions, because that to me is like the best thing. I always see all these boxers getting asked questions, and for you guys to do it for me, you know what I'm saying? And Buddy B bringing up me like on here like what 3 times? I really appreciate it, Buddy B, for real. I appreciate all you.
Yeah, and just to add on to what Lights Out said, man, he was saying, we just out here trying to get heard, man. We trying to get seen, and these are also the first steps and our first interviews and building blocks to get to those other ones. You know what I'm saying? So I'm appreciative of everyone like y'all. You know what I'm saying? Jay, Buddy V, Sam K, fucking shout out Daniel from Heart in the Fight too, Cuzzo and Shib from OTH, bro. All those guys that like putting us on and give us a platform to talk when we basically not like a nobody, but like a nobody in our sport, in our you know what I'm saying? Is dope as fuck, you know what I'm saying? So it's humbling.
Hey,
so I appreciate it.
Y'all aren't nobodies. You just are up and coming.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying though. Yeah, probably the wrong word, but you get me.
What he's trying to say is we're not like an Earl Spence or a or a Chance Crawford yet. We're not there yet. You feel me?
Put it like this: y'all champion for a reason, bro. Exactly. And y'all moving up and moving on for a reason.
Yeah, but yeah, like I said, it's appreciative, man. I just want to give a quick few shout outs too, if y'all don't mind, man. I just wanted to give a shout out to Overtime Hustling, like I just said, man. They went ahead and did a sit down interview with me and Cuzzo, man. Diesel's also on the same issue, so shouts out to them, big ups to them for giving us that. We're in the magazine. Go ahead and cop that October edition issue if they still got it, man. Fuck with them and support us. Shout out Jay and these guys from Yankee and the Brit, man. Always having a good show, being good people to us, man. Shout out all the branches, man. Scrapyard, West Coast, OG, Dirty South, man. We all the fam. And, man, follow me on IG, y'all. Free Smoke MT, Free Smoke Mortai. If y'all want to catch, you know what I'm saying, the progression of my amateur career and what I'm going to be doing outside of the StreetBeefs round. And just keeping up with me, man. So, Lights Out, good luck to you, brother, on everything you doing. Buddy V, Sam K, good luck to you guys and progressing this show, man. Appreciate it. But yeah, man, all love to me, man.
Appreciate that, bro. I appreciate that a lot.
Thank you, Carl. Appreciate your time. Free Smoke.
Yeah, we appreciate it. Man. You guys could have easily declined, but you guys helped us tonight. So,
and I'm gonna give a few of my shout outs, you know what I'm saying, before anything too. I want to give a shout out. I want to give a shout out to my man JB. I want to give a shout out to La Reina. I want to give a shout out to Cutthroat Boxing. You know what I'm saying? We're always here. I want to give a shout out to Yankee and the Brit, all the StreetBeefs branches. I want to give a shout out to Scarface for even starting this to make it happen. I just want to, thank God, honestly, for letting me wake up every day, you know what I'm saying, and getting to see what I see, you know what I'm saying? So I really appreciate all that, you know what I'm saying? And shout out to my niece Ava, the one that you guys just seen, and shout out to my mom and my sister and my best friend Bella.
Hell yeah. Well, thank you guys so much. Have a wonderful evening tonight. And let's hear something from Ananda.
Boop. Y'all be safe, man. Big love, man.
Jay Slippy.
Always love. Hey, remember, family. We family in here. You feel
Yes,
me?
sir.
Family over everything. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I appreciate you guys. You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate you, bro.
Yeah.
You guys have a nice night. All right. You
Ananda
guys stay safe. All
Professionals and
right.
MMA Underground are teaming up to let you know about all of their great CBD products. Gummies are great for your stomach health, and your stomach health is a big part of your overall health. Fighters, are you looking for something to help you recover faster that's safe and healthy? Ananda's got you covered. Use the promo code BB Underground to save 10%. That's at anandaprofessionals.com.
What's good? It's your homie, Freezes Christ. Y'all know the deal. Make sure y'all head on over to overtimehustling.com where you can catch all the latest merch, all the newest mags, all the media, everything, know what I mean? And you can also find me on Winging It with the homies Keith G, King Dale, and Payne Gusto. And you can catch me on Turf Tales with the homie SK. And if you got nothing to do on Sundays, even if you do got something to do, make sure you tap in the Overtime Reactions hosted by the homie Cuzzo. And I cannot forget the homie Jay over there at the Yankee and the Brit channel. So make sure y'all go over there and check them out. And hey, check me out, your boy Freezes, on that Real Talk with Jay. It was a hell of an interview, yo. Gotta do it again. I keep saying it because I mean it. We gotta do it again. I had a great motherfucking time. But anyway, you know who it is. Freezes H, OTH, Yankee and the Brit, Winging It, Turf Tales, Overtime Reactions, Chronicles Podcast. You know the drill, Cush's Corner. It's a motherfucking movement. So move with it or move out the motherfucking way. Simple and plain.
Overtime hustling, we hustling overtime.
Yeah.
Oh man, that was a great show. I loved it.
Bro, fire show as always, man, with fire guests.
This is the perfect way to end the year with the last episode of the Yankee and the Brit for 2022. Ooh, 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 ooh.
Sir, yes, sir, without a doubt. Without a doubt, man. Hey, I just wanted to tell you real quick, you and Jay, man, I appreciate you guys considering me for this this opportunity, this space, to create these conversations, man. It's been great, bro. Looking forward to 2023.
It's gonna come out strong. It's gonna be fun. Yeah, you're definitely I like the dynamic that we have. It works out very well, I feel like, and I guess the guests love it too because they keep coming back. So I mean,
yeah.
But I'm thinking that we might have to see some couple of different fighters to watch and get ready for some fire, right?
It's about that time, bro.
Buddy V's Fighters to Watch.
All right, over here we got 3 fighters to watch. I'll start off with the Scrapyard. This fighter to watch is called Crazy Chris. Now, funny enough, he fought one of my other fighters to watch, VIP. And Crazy Chris is actually the one that broke VIP's jaw in the fight. So because of that, I just automatically, he has to be on here. He's a brawler. He's buff. He's strong. He just he reminds me of some old school. Like I'd see him in some old 50s. He's in a bar. He drinks. Got his mustache. Comes out, kicks some ass, and just boo. I don't know. I like it. He's a cool ass dude though. 2, StreetBeefs West Coast. Funny enough, we actually talked about the Bam Bam multi-person comments, but the fighter to watch his opponent, Brawler.
Let's
the
go.
reason being is I actually had Bam Bam winning this fight in the first round. And I thought that Brawler was, he had to dig deep. And he did dig deep. He came out, he pulled that dog out, and then he brought the fight right back to Bam Bam. And I was just so surprised. And then all of a sudden, it's a back and forth. They're going. He's getting down. And in the third round, I believe, Brawler ends up taking the fight. And I was just amazed. This man pulled everything he had out not to lose. He fought with everything, and I could just see that, and he earned that win. So,
bro, that was a crazy fight. It was close, and we really saw, like you said, we saw that man dig deep, man. Great fight.
Yeah, so now we got number 3 from the OG yard. This was a fun one. Irish Dragon. His last fight, he came out. His opponent was coming out a little loud. Oh, he's going to get the works, yada, yada. But it kind of just intrigued me because he stayed very calm in the fight. He threw the kicks and the punches he had. And when you watch the fight, you'll notice the shot that ended it didn't even look like he put his 100% into it. But this is a classic case of what happens when you know how to eat up the body. You know how to give it some salt and pepper and your opponent just isn't prepared for it. It really is a good fight. So that's those are my 3 fighters to watch. Sorry, 30 South. I've been watching. I haven't really seen a whole lot, so I've been going back, but I can't make double picks. So
Hell yeah, those are some great picks, bro.
thank you.
You know, it might be about that time. What you think?
Oh hell yeah, we need a little bit of fire.
A little bit of fire. What's up? What's up? It's about that time. Time came to Fire 5. You know what time it is. We're going to start off with the first fight. Taking you all the way to the OG yard. This right here is boxing at its finest. Lil Beast versus Sahi. This is one of those fights where you got to see just a little bit of everything. You saw slips, you saw pivots, you saw combinations. Another thing that I really loved about this fight was the pacing. You know, the combinations, like I said, it was very technical, and it was paced at just a great pace. Firefight, Street Beefs OG Yard, Lil Beast versus Sahi. Go check that out. Let's go ahead and move on to the second firefight. I'm gonna bring you all the way to Street Beef Scrapyard. Turtle versus Q-Tip. I'm gonna go ahead and say this is a classic Street Beef Scrapyard bout. Period. Both fighters focused on winning, and you see that struggle. A lot of punches being thrown, a lot of heart, and literally just the definition of a true war. Street Beef Scrapyard. Turtle versus Q-Tip. Go check out this fire fight. It was a close bout. Check it out. Let's go ahead and move on. This is a hidden gem. I'm going to take you guys to Street Beefs West Coast. Title match. Shinigami versus Streetbender. And I want to say this is like the first evolutionary stage of Streetbender. Man, this was a fire fight, bro. Point blank, period. You saw 2 legends come head to head and go at it. Bombs every round, and we got a shocking finish at the end. You know, these guys really came to bang, and you know, I know a lot of times Shinigami gets a lot of slack, but this is one of those fights that shows the dog. And both fighters, I'll go ahead and say, both fighters showed that dog. Street Beefs Scrapyard, I'm sorry, Street Beefs West Coast, Shinigami versus Streetbender. Check that out. We're going to move on to the fourth fire fight. This is a classic OG bout. King Leonidas versus Dirty Devil. These are 2 legends. I mean, Dirty Devil's been to damn near every yard. And both men got records. Both men have winning records. Another fight where it's just straight fireworks every single round. And I'm not going to spoil the ending, but this is one of those fights, man. This is one of those fire fights. Street Beefs OG Yard, King Leonidas versus Dirty Devil. Check that out. We're going to move on to the last fire fight. This is a hidden gem right here. This is a Street Beefs Dirty South fight right here. Migueli versus the Immortal. This right here was a Muay Thai bout. If you like Muay Thai, this is the fight for you. We're talking about chopping leg kicks, chopping kicks in general. You know what I'm saying? The type of strikes that you hear it and you, yeah, one of those tree chopping type shit. This was a brutal fight, man. Firefight. Street Beefs Dirty South. Migueli versus the Immortal. Check that out. Sam K and the Fire 5. What you think, bro?
There you go. Yeah, yeah. I thought that was phenomenal. I love every pick. And let me say, yeah, Dirty Devil, he's definitely one of my favorite West Coast fighters. Ooh, man.
Legend, bro. Legend.
When he came to the Scrapyard, yeah, he made a statement. When I saw his fight, I was like, oh, damn. Yeah.
To Sean Klein, yes, I do. I mean, what can I say, man? Fire Chicken is like, next door neighbor. You know what I mean? He's the next door neighbor that I haven't met. That I know but I haven't met. You know what I mean? So, got major love for him. What he does for the Scrapyard is amazing. And at the same time, man, I'm a fan of you guys. I fucks with every branch. You know what I'm saying? So of course I got to come out there. I got to get a fight in. I got to get a match where I can, be a guest ref. You know what I'm saying? Do my ref thing. And yeah, bro. Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, well, that was perfect way. We had
a little warmer.
Man,
so you're gonna have to help me with that.
We'll suit you up. Don't worry, we'll make sure.
What month would you say? Like I would assume summer, right? Summer would be the warmest time.
Oh yeah, probably like June, May, June, July, or no, yeah, June, July would probably be the two best. I think July, I want to say, is the anniversary too, so that'd be a cool time to come out.
Interesting. July. Okay. Yeah, might have to do that somehow, some way.
Right? You're like, ooh, right? Yeah.
I've to Sean's point, he just said it was cold. The good thing is we're aware of that, so we can prepare for that. You know what I mean? Even before the thought of going to Scrapyard, I train in the cold just because it's that much harder. You know what I mean? It's not every training session, but for sure I get close to the cold, 50 degrees out, 45 out, I'll go out there. You know what I mean? Because once that body temperature is up, what is it? It's steam.
You're not gonna feel it. You're gonna be like, oh, this feels nice. Woo, help cool me off, but not working.
Exactly. But anyway, I'm over here.
I gotta wait. Man, killer guest, killer Fire 5, killer fighters to watch. I mean, shit, what more can you ask for? I think this, like I said, once again, perfect way to wrap up the end of the year. So that way, you guys can enjoy the next 2 weeks. On Tuesdays, you have a little free time. I mean, I don't know what you're going to do with that time because, you come here and you show us some love. So,
keep training, yo. Don't slack off.
Right? Yeah, so you said that's you got any final word? Well, I'm 37. Yeah, sorry, trying to read all of them too.
Yeah, -11. You over there with the polar bears, bro? Like, nah, -11 degrees. Hell no. Nah. See, when it's below zero, bro, like you gotta hang up the gloves. You gotta be a full-time peacemaker. When it's 11 degrees out.
Yeah, no.
What?
No, thank you.
What? But shoot, yeah, man, let's wrap it up, man. I want to give a shout out to our guests tonight, man. Phenomenal guys, bro. 2 champions who are moving on and moving up in life. Kudos to them. Thank y'all for gracing our show. I also want to say thank you to Buddy V, giving me this opportunity to grace the show, as well as the greatest producer, Jay. You know what I'm saying? Always killing it, and, to let the viewers know that, we appreciate y'all, man. We do this for y'all, and we do thank y'all, and we see y'all, I want to give a shout out to StreetBeefs OG Yard. I want to give a shout out to StreetBeefs West Coast, StreetBeefs Scrapyard, and last but not least, StreetBeefs Dirty South. Once again, we do this for y'all. Shout out to Overtime Hustling Magazine. You guys can go and check out their content. These guys are always dropping great content. They support us. You guys go support them. Shout out to Heart in the Fight. Daniel, Wedo, 619, always killing it, always showing love. Appreciate y'all. And yeah, man, I don't really do the social media. If you got me, you got me. If not, you can catch us on this channel right here in 2 weeks, same night, Tuesday, same time. And guess what? Expect another fire guest and another fire show.
Right? We're gonna start it off with the bang. We're gonna end it with the bang. Start it with the bang.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Thank you, Jay. Thank you, Overtime Hustling, on the fight. Everybody that peeps, all our, I wouldn't even say fans, because it's like more than that, because you guys interact with us. And we know most of you guys personally too, so it's on a whole nother level. And shout out to Bang. Let's get Somk that sponsorship. And thank you, Somke. Like I said, I love the dynamic that we have on the show. I think it really works for what we have. All types of guests. Everybody, every time we have them, they always feel welcome. They have a blast, and they always want to come back. So I'm like, yeah. Let me see. Zwell-world.com. Make sure you go there and check it out if you want to get any of my merch. People I sponsor. Or use the code YNB, and you'll get a discount, 10% discount on all orders of everything. And it's for Christmas time, so I might obviously throwing a little extra just for saying thank you. So you don't know what it is, but that's what I do. You don't believe me? Go ask Sun Woo from the West Coast. He got hooked up. Actually, the Oni, we brought him up earlier. He was one of the first ones that won my first sweepstakes. So everybody knows. But thank you guys, and I guess that's the last time for the next couple of weeks. In the words of Jay, one world, one love, deuces.